Oh heck yeah, this modern PlayStation 4 game is so awesome. Yeah, that's right, I'm winning, yeah! Come on, I gotta get pumped up for that wrestling video game. WCW versus NWO Revenge! Hey guys, what's up? This is RedThunderGaming here, and welcome back to another video game review. For this edition, we are going to review WCW versus NWO Revenge for the Nintendo 64. So without further ado, let's get this review started, shall we?
Oh yeah! Unbelievable!
WCW vs. NWO Revenge, a Nintendo 64 wrestling game that was developed by AKI and published by THQ. This game is a sequel to WCW NWO World Tour for the Nintendo 64. Now the question is, did WCW vs. NWO Revenge improve upon the gameplay mechanics of WCW vs. NWO World Tour? I will talk about the development behind WCW vs. NWO Revenge. Throughout the span of 4 years, from 1997 to 2000, AKI would release 4 phenomenal wrestling games. In 1997, we got WCW vs. NWO World Tour. In 1998, the game I'm reviewing, WCW vs. NWO Revenge came out. In 1999, WrestleMania 2000 came out. And in 2000, WWF No Mercy came out. These 4 wrestling games, including WCW vs. NWO Revenge, by most wrestling fans is considered one of the greatest wrestling video games of all time. Man, one thing's for sure, I definitely do need to take a small break from playing this wrestling video game. Hey, maybe a nice small relaxing beverage will make things better. Ooh, the trick worked. V8 Splash Juice. Okay, I better drink up. Whoa, what's that?
Turn my life around, brother!
I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared! Now this is the main menu for WCW vs. NWO Revenge. You have multiple options to choose from. You have Championship, which is the main mode of the game, Exhibition, Special Match, Costume Change, and Option. I will discuss these modes individually, but for now what I really want to touch base on is the enhanced roster in this game. And holy crap, the roster is really good in this game. You have so many awesome wrestlers like Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall. You have all the cruiserweights like Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero and Chris Jericho and all them. Not only that, you have awesome WCW stars like Goldberg and Bret Hart. And even other great talents like Booker T and Stevie Ray, and also Kurt Hennig as well. And they even added a few Japanese superstars as well, so I'd say the roster in this game is really amazing. My only criticism with the roster is that there is one really huge WCW star that's absent in Revenge, and that's Ric Flair. I mean, he was in the last game of World Tour. It makes no sense why he wouldn't be in Revenge, but Besides that, the roster is still very good. I'm just upset that Ric Flair wasn't in Revenge, but hey, what can you do? The controls in WCW vs NWO Revenge are very interesting. Now if you press a control pad, you'll move your character. If you press a control stick, you can perform a taunt. Not only that, pressing the B button real light, you'll do a light strike, and pressing the B button real heavy, you'll do a heavy strike. The same applies with the A button. If you do a light grapple with the A button, you'll do a light grapple. And if you press the A button real hard, you'll do a heavy grapple. Not only that, to do your finisher, you hold the A button and use a control stick to do your finisher. Not only that, to counter strikes, you press the R button as well. So the controls are very simple in this game, and is one of the reasons why this game is so amazing. The gameplay is super easy to learn, and that's what makes this game so enjoyable in my opinion. Alright, next what I am going to talk about in WCW vs NWO Revenge is the modes. Now WCW vs NWO Revenge has so many different modes to choose from. For starters, you have Championship mode. This mode is very good. You play many matches and you eventually win the championship. What I really liked about this mode as well is that you can actually unlock a few wrestlers in this mode, which definitely adds some depth to the mode. But besides that, there really isn't that much depth in general to this mode. Now that necessarily isn't a bad thing. My point is that this mode does not have that much replayability compared to something like WWF No Mercy, where you actually had a full-fledged story mode to work with. Now there is Exhibition. In Exhibition, you have your singles matches and your tag matches. Single matches are 1-on-1 and tag matches are 2-on-2. There is also Special Match, which has the Battle Royal, which is like the Royal Rumble, that was pretty cool, and Handicap Match, which is 2-on-1. Now WCW vs NWO Revenge did not have a create a superstar, but instead we had costume change. In costume change, you can change the costume of superstars and the names of superstars, which is cool, but the facial features of the wrestlers remain the same, which is my only gripe. Now the cool thing about WCW vs NWO Revenge is that there's actually a scoring system after every match. The scoring system is pretty cool. You get to see it in options, which is nice, although some of the times it can be pretty random how you score on points in my opinion. There are so many superstars in WCW vs NWO Revenge that I really like to play as. One of the superstars I really like to play as is Goldberg. I really like his moveset in this game, and it seems like every time I use him, his moves are powerful to use. I also like using Rey Mysterio. He is an awesome high flyer, and he is pretty quick to use as well, and I like his moveset. I like using Chris Jericho. His moveset is pretty good, and I feel it's diverse. I like using other superstars like Booker T, Scott Hall, and Roddy Piper. So yeah, those are my favorite superstars to use in WCW vs NWO Revenge, to name off a few. So, what are my final thoughts on WCW vs NWO Revenge? This is truly one of the best wrestling games I have ever played, with all of my years being both a wrestling fan and a gamer. I first started playing this game when I was a kid, and I had so many amazing memories with this video game growing up. I remember all the times I would play this game with my brother and my half-brother, and all the times they would kick my butt, and all the times I would kick their butt, haha. Now why is WCW vs NWO Revenge regarded as one of the best wrestling games? It is because this game has such great gameplay. You have so many amazing wrestlers to choose from, and so many options that it really expands the gameplay so much. Now my only criticism with the game is while the gameplay is excellent, it really doesn't offer a whole lot of content. You have your championship mode to unlock the characters, but that is only it in my opinion. But the only thing that this game will never fail to show you is that it is a remarkable game with fantastic gameplay. I give this game an 8 out of 10. I truly feel that this game is replayable for the gameplay, but not the content. If you're looking for a game similar to this one that offers more content, I would stick to WWF No Mercy. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching my second video game review, and I'm out. Thanks for watching.
Oh, wow! And what a spine buster!
There, he hooks the leg. Is that gonna do it?
Legs.
Oh heck yeah, this modern PlayStation 4 game is so awesome. Yeah, that's right, I'm winning, yeah! Come on, I gotta get pumped up for that wrestling video game. WCW versus NWO Revenge! Hey guys, what's up? This is RedThunderGaming here, and welcome back to another video game review. For this edition, we are going to review WCW versus NWO Revenge for the Nintendo 64. So without further ado, let's get this review started, shall we?